Good afternoon everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's me today, right back on your screens once again. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys or rather I'm going to be teaching. It's going to be kind of like a teaching video today about protein treatments and when we actually need one and why we need them and why we should be using them and all the kind of stuff. So without any further ado, let us get right into today's video. Let's put her there so that she can look pretty. So in today's video, like I mentioned, I'm going to be talking to you guys about protein treatments. So when should you be doing a protein treatment? Now, before you actually even ask yourself this, first make sure that you're actually doing everything right before then, because if you're doing everything wrong, you might not necessarily need protein in your hair. You might just need to fix your moisturizing routine. So let me explain. So if you've been moisturizing your hair perfectly and everything, and you've also been washing your hair the right way, you're using the right products for your hair, however, even regardless of you doing, putting in all this energy into your hair's just not giving, So what you are gonna do is, well, what you will notice is a few things. Your ends are looking a bit raggedy, even though you're doing everything right. Your hair strands are just weak, therefore they keep breaking unnecessarily, especially when you're moisturizing your hair. You just see just too much hair when you're moisturizing. Honey, that's a sign that you just might need a protein treatment. The other sign is if you are somebody who actually dyes their hair, so who puts chemical and dyes their hair, bleaches their hair, or whatever word you want to use, you are more prone, well, no, I don't want to say, yeah, you're more prone to have to use protein in your hair because your hair is damaged and all that kind of stuff. Also remember that you guys, your hair is made out of protein, so you do need to sometimes use the protein and put it onto your hair. It's not a bad thing, but obviously you don't want to overdo it. So for me, I would say I do protein treatments probably like 3 to 4 times a year. It's not something that you want to do all the time because you also don't want to suffer from like protein overload, whereas your hair becomes like steel wool. If you guys know what steel wool is, it becomes like that. You don't want that. You want your hair to be nice and moisturized, but also again, you don't want to suffer from hydro fatigue. That's when you have too much water in your hair, and your hair's just like this. Literally, it looks like spaghetti. It's just like I am an ode to the motherland babe, and I'm going to be using milk tea. They've also rebranded. So let me show you guys. You guys see that? They have rebranded and it looks so cute. I absolutely love it. And anyway, this is the ingredient list, and then this is all about the milk tea. All right, so I'm gonna be using milk tea. As I was saying, this is a strengthening hair mask created in South Africa by Ode to the Motherland, and it's a certified organic ingredient brand. So anytime you are going to be going to a store and you're going to try to buy a protein treatment and you don't know which ingredients you should be looking out for, I would say anything that says hydrolyzed protein, anything. If you are too lazy to look through the ingredient list, which I don't think you should be, look for something in the front. It should say strengthening mask, strengthening deep conditioner, strengthening, but also be sure to make sure, well, that's why I say just read the ingredient list, and if you're not sure about something, just ask me or Google it yourself. But because sometimes for marketing purposes they will throw the word strengthening deep conditioner, whereas it's really not, and it doesn't have any kind of protein in it. But I am 100% sure that this has protein in it because I joined her live. Okay, I was on her live and I asked questions about this, and then she was like, look, if you're somebody that also dyes their hair, who chemically uses bleaches the hair, whatever word you want to use, then we suggest that you also incorporate milk tea into your hair regimen. So this is going to be the first time this year I use a protein treatment, and the reason for that is because I'm going to show a clip right now to show you guys that my hair has been looking really raggedy, and not just my hair, my ends specifically. And I know I should probably cut them off, but I feel like I shouldn't, only because I just cut my hair with you guys. Well, not with you guys, but I told you I was going to cut my hair and I did it off camera, and I feel like right now my hair just needs protein. So I'm going to be using this. And protein, how many times you should be using in a year, sorry, you should use it about 4 times And again, this is if you're doing everything right in your hair regimen, okay? So I would say do it before winter, do it right after winter, or a protective style that you're going to take out in winter, and then just before summer, and then in December, if that makes any sense. So quarterly kind of vibes, okay? So do that every 4th month. Do a protein treatment if needed, all right? But I would say spacing it out for 3 to 4 times should work just fine for you. Then it smells amazing. It's also Motherland. Of course it smells amazing. Oh, okay. Let me just read you some of the ingredients that are in here. Okay, just so you guys know. We've got marula seed oil, we've got coconut cream, we've got black tea, we've got rooibos, we've got marshmallow root, we've got grapeseed oil, we've got cocoa butter, then we have your sunflowers, then we have wheat gum, we have oats we have some oats in here. Okay, girl. It's oat milk, I think. And then we have some vanilla bean extract. I think that's what could also be making it smell so nice. We have, that's the word you want to look out for. That's the word, hydrolyzed wheat protein. So that's the word you also want to try to find in your normal store-bought product. And then yeah, so that's that. I don't want to make this too long, so let me start applying it. The consistency of this is quite, oh, it's quite thin. You would think just because it looks like this it's quite thick. It's not. It's quite thin. It's more like medium to thin kind of vibes. My hair is shampooed, just so you guys know, so I'm just gonna apply, put on my hooded dry with you guys, rinse off, come back in front of the camera to show you guys how my hair looks like. It'll obviously look amazing because it's oats in the motherland. Doesn't get better than that. Alrighty, as mentioned, I am going to be starting on freshly washed hair, and then I'm going to be applying my milk tea / protein treatment onto my hair. Then a few factors you guys must also remember is that if you have low porosity hair, remember that your hair doesn't really it's like protein sensitive. So ensure that, well, data research says that you should be doing a protein treatment every 6 weeks. I'm not going to do that. I think for me, every 3rd month, 4th month, I'm gonna do that, only because I am taking care of my hair the way I should be. But also listen to your hair. If you have moderate combination hair, once a month, that's what research shows. And if you have high porosity, research shows that you should be doing a protein treatment twice a month. So remember that protein treatments are hair type dependent, all right? And the other things you should be looking out for is that if your hair is mushy, then you should do a protein treatment. If it's not, it's looking lifeless and it doesn't have the same bounciness, like the same elasticity vibes, do a protein treatment. If your hair strands are breaking, especially like in the middle, then you should do a protein treatment. And also if you are chemically processing your hair, then I suggest you do a protein treatment. So in this specific video, I was not able to use heat because we experienced load shedding. And for people who do not know what load shedding is, it means that we take turns to use electricity in South Africa, okay? So you guys will see in this clip here, my lights are gonna go off and I'm gonna be quite upset. So I didn't get to use my hooded dryer, therefore I had to sit with the protein treatment on my hair for about 4 hours because I decided, honestly speaking, I got discouraged, all right? And this is where the lights went off. I was so annoyed because, yeah. So that's that. Use body heat if you don't have a hooded dryer, and yeah. It's like 7 hours later. Okay, electricity eventually came back, and I've been wearing my hair like this. I've been running errands like this. Okay, without showing this part, obviously. It's just that now I was about to go shower, and I was like, oh damn, maybe must just show you guys how the protein treatment has been treating my hair, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts in the morning because right now it's so late, and I just got discouraged by the electricity being gone. So I've been, using body heat. So this has been in my hair for about 5 hours. No, let me say 4. What did she put in this? I'm not even joking, you guys. What? No, she needs to be stopped. What? No, you guys, look. You guys see that, right? So sorry for the not having lights and stuff. I'm lazy to set up right now. Just gonna shoot with what we have. Look at that. Look at that. it's been like a minute since my hair has felt like extremely soft from a product, right? And right now, listen, if you are looking for a protein treatment that works, that actually leaves your hair soft and it doesn't like, some other protein treatments, especially when you do a protein treatment when you shouldn't be doing it, and then your hair starts, behaving like steel wool, like I mentioned earlier on. I don't think this would do that to your hair because it's so hydrating. Like, have you ever had a protein treatment that is a protein treatment and it's like hydrating? Like, what did she put in this? I mean, I saw the ingredient list, but what? No, this is amazing. You guys can see the definition. Look, I'm not even that close up to my camera. Look, you guys can see my curls from there. These are my final thoughts. I 100% recommend. It has the CD stamp approval. And if you've been looking for a protein treatment, and here's my thing, right? It might be a bit costly, but don't look at the price. Look at the quality, look at the ingredients, and then remember that if you buy it now, it has a preservative, so it should last you a year. So if you buy it and you follow my instructions of doing a protein treatment about 3 to 4 times a year, it's gonna last you the whole year, baby. I'm telling you, I didn't even use that much. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me go fetch it so you can see that I didn't use that much. And also, Ode to the Motherland gives us like a lot of product, like a ton of product. So take into consideration the size, the ingredients, and the quality. And you guys know, anytime I would suggest something and some of you guys try it and you just like, oh my gosh, I should have done this sooner, ask them in the comment. Ask Leander, she knows. Okay, she knows. She has tried the products. They are amazing. I think there are other few people, I just can't remember the names, but a few people who has texted me on my DMs, they love Ode as much as I do. So let me quickly fetch it so you guys can see. I'm coming back from the bathroom like the flesh. Look, no, it moved. Ish. Okay, it moved because I threw it in there because I was in a rush while I was tidying up. But look, do you guys see that? I used I don't want to say a quarter of it because it's not. I use less than that. Like, I like my hair being fully covered with products. So highly recommend that if you are still confused and you're still not sure about which protein treatment you should be getting, or like what you might say strengthening hair mask, get this. Pick you up some milk tea. You can get it on Ode to the Motherland's website, or just go on their Instagram and do that. So this video is actually quite long. I'm remembering that I actually recorded other stuff earlier on, so I don't want to make it any longer than this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize for all of this. I'm telling you now, I'm done. You guys see my eyes? They're red. You see my makeup? Gone. You see my lips? Tired. They're dry even. So I'm gonna go shower, rinse this off in the shower because it's late. It's like 8 o'clock right now, so it's whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video, and bye for now.